Hello YouTube, objective in this tutorial, which is intended for complete beginners, is to understand is our PC, our Python installation basically ready for bigger job, ready for bigger projects, Django projects in this case. So we're gonna create virtual environment, we're gonna install Django, and we're gonna learn how to run minimal Django server. Okay, so for beginner stuff. Right, so first let's create virtual environment. So Python mvnv if you're using Python 3, and name of your projects. Let's say I'm gonna use uppercase Django project. Okay, so enter, and in 3 seconds or 4 this will be done. So this is not enough. We also need to get into that folder and activate that environment. So it is not enough just to have folder, we need to activate that thing. Right, so cd Django project, and we are here. So let's see what's in it. Right, so included lib, you probably know this from your classical Python installation, and the funny stuff here, the new stuff, is this folder scripts. We need to get there to use files for activation. So cd scripts, and let's see what's in it. So this is what is object of our interest to run this thing, to run this environment. So just type activate. And please note what's gonna happen down there. So this is just normal path in our system, and now we are inside of our virtual, well, not machine, but environment. So this is our place where we are going to work, and we will not mess the rest of the basic Python installation. Right, so yeah, let's create, let's first install Django with pip install Django, and I will probably cut a couple of pieces of this video to save you a little bit of time. Okay folks, the job is done. We have a Django. How I know that? Well, there, and see here we have Django admin. Before, when we are doing directory listing, we didn't have actual Django admin. Okay, so now we need to use it because this is actual application to start project, and we're gonna define our cluster name for our project. So Django admin start project, and not start projects. So name of your project will be, I'm gonna use uppercase here just to see things better, Django project. It's totally up to you what name will be. So let's press enter, and Avast is complaining again, but that's cool. And there you go. So how I know that everything is fine, let's do the directory listing, and here we are, Django project. Okay, so let's get in there just to see what's happening. cd Django project there, and the most important thing here is this manage.py file. You're gonna always use this to run specific part of Django infrastructure. Okay, so you will always use this manage.py file. Now let's start just primary basic Django server. Okay, because this is very crucial to understand that it will work on your machine. If that works, all other things will work. The server is the most important thing right now to make sure that it runs. So how to create, how to run it? Well, Python in combination with manage.py. Okay, so always combine those things inside of your project directory. Okay, so forget that thing that is inside of virtual environment or in basic Python installation. That's not important. You must be into your Django general project. How you will recognize that thing? You will see this file inside of that folder. So that's the important stuff to note. So Python in combination with manage.py, and after that run server. And here we will see a listing of status. Okay, so don't worry about migrations. You're gonna learn that in my future playlist. I actually have 2 playlists dedicated for Django already, and you can go there after this tutorial. But it's important is that your server is working. See, starting development server at that IP address, localhost, and this is crucial, at this default port. And if you wanna kill your server, just press Control and break. So let's confirm that everything is fine. Where is my browser? Okay. So see, localhost and 8000 port, enter, and in a split of a second here you will see Rocket. Because Django, the web framework, is loading in a title, so I think that everything is fine. Let me see how the server is responding. Oh yeah, there you go. So the first time when you run it, it will be a little bit slow, maybe 2 or 3 seconds, but that's not that crucial, okay? Because first time when you run it, when you see that everything is fine, then you can continue working here. Check this out. Every time when I click refresh here on home page, you will see status messages here. So yeah, if you have reached this point, if everything is fine, now you can without any kind of worry go with some kind of custom Django stuff that you want to do. But this is crucial, this is important. If this is done, everything else will be easy. Well, at least when we are talking about Python infrastructure on your machine. And sure, you can do this in basic Python installation without virtual environments, but it's easier to work with virtual environments. You can copy them, you can delete them, change them, send yourself to some kind of backup mail, Dropbox, whatever you use, FTP server, because over time you will need to watch the changes, and maybe from one project you will easily transfer that into another project. Yeah, so I'm gonna shut up. Everything is fine. So this is the end of tutorial, and my advice is to go to one of my playlists on a YouTube channel, and you can start doing Django with Bootstrap there if you like. I think I have that. Right. Thank you for watching. See you next tutorial.